Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome to Tales of Xillia 2. So this is going to be a brand new Let's Play of the English version of the game. Also, I accidentally recorded about half of this episode before realizing it didn't record, so that's the reason why it says continue and not new game. And we're going to get right into it. I am very excited for this. Good thing is I only got maybe like 15 minutes through before I noticed that I hadn't recorded it, so hopefully most of this should still be blind and a lot of fun. Also, we randomly get a fight at the beginning of the game.
I see you have a similar combat grip. You and I are definitely brothers. And yet...
Kind of odd, isn't it? Right out the start.
You actually think you'll make it through the trial like this? Don't make me laugh, Luger.
Right out the start, we got a battle here.
The trial is cruel. Unbearably cruel. And people are weak. Weak enough to ruin us all. You will come to understand. This is our curse. The gears of fate that grind the curse bind upon us an armor of death. It's a key and a lance that pierces space and time. Souls encircle the throne of the void. The branches of history reach out to infinity.
That's sounding fairly evil, Mr. No-Face Guy.
You alone must make the decision, brother. Everything rides upon this one choice. Not just your life, but the fate of the entire world. Do you have what it takes to destroy, to choose, to pass the trial? Answer me, Luger Kresnik!
So, yeah, we kind of get going really early in the game. I've never seen any of the Tales games that I've played so far start up quite that quickly. But it looks like it was all just a dream. At least we had a cool cat, though. Kind of weird cool cat, but a cool cat nonetheless.
Oh, crap!
That is a cool pocket watch, by the way. I'd love to have one of those. Not that I'd ever use it.
Don't you think? Need I remind you that this is the Spurious Corporation's entrance exam?
Okay, so the game does this kind of weird thing where you get to make choices. That's like the big thing about the game. And we're gonna go with I Know Brother. The character seems fairly quiet. I don't think he's mute.
Not today. Today, I'm your proctor.
But he's quiet.
Family ties won't earn you a passing score, so set them aside.
Huh? Well, we did have a dream where you, tried to kill us and all, so, yeah.
You dreamt that I killed you? Well, if you keep decimating my supply of tomato cupcakes, perhaps that dream will come true.
Tomato cupcakes?
Huh?
It sounds odd. I don't know if I'd eat a tomato cupcake.
Anyway, time to wake up and smell reality. Let's begin, shall we? You'll be tested here, in the underground training area. These caverns stretch all the way to Triglav city limits. We'd head straight out of town from here. I wouldn't, though. It's an automatic fail. Here, your weapons. I see you have a similar combat grip. We're definitely brothers. The exam is live combat. Slay 5 of the monsters lurking in the training area and return before your time runs out. Spurious is not liable for any injuries sustained during the exam. But just between us, if things go bad, I've got your back. You're my brother. Thank me later. Here they come.
Alright, first battle, here we go. And it's the exact same controls as last time, and I mean, it's fairly simple. I'm not going to go over it this time. Here, this guy here, I can't remember his name right off. What is his name? We could actually find out really quick, couldn't we? Ludger here. Is that German? What is that? That's a weird name. Ludger here controls a lot like Jude from the last game. He's very agile, and his attacks are very quick, and he backsteps and forward steps really easily. He also seems to have this cool ability where if you guard for a second, let's see. Yeah, you're very quick with these dual blades. If you guard for a second, you get an extra AC point temporarily. Yep, I understand how game works. Simultaneously press left and right stick. Oh, they don't tell you, I guess, because maybe it's a later thing? I don't know. So yeah, we gotta defeat 5 of these guys. And I'm gonna take this time to actually talk a little bit, because I'm trying to keep my talking limited whenever there's, like, cutscenes and stuff happening. I really liked how they actually made the opening of this game look better than the last time. I don't know if you remember the last game, if you saw me Let's Play it, but it starts off really oddly. You start off with a weird, like, just black text on a black, like, wallpaper kind of thing. Or, black background. Like, it's really odd. And they actually have a proper title screen this time, which I think is cool. Now, to be fair, you did get a title screen last time once you finally got the opening intro of the game. But that didn't happen for like an hour. Which, speaking of the opening intro, this game does the exact same thing where you play the game for a bit and then you get the opening intro. Because I hit it and that's when I noticed that I wasn't actually recording the game. I'm gonna try something different, because last time I tried just sticking it in as it was, and my video got flagged for it. Then I basically had to strip the audio from it, because I wasn't allowed to keep the audio in. And I'm gonna try something different this time. I've heard some people trying this and that it works. I'm gonna take the music from the intro and raise it like a little bit in pitch, just to see if I can do that. I don't know if it'll work or not. If it doesn't end up working, I'll just mute the audio as well. Just so you guys know ahead of time. So if the audio is muted, that means it didn't work and I had to re-upload it. If the audio is just shifted slightly, that means it worked successfully. Congratulations, you get music in this time instead of just a slideshow. I'm really hoping that works, because it is really a bummer when you have to just mute the audio because the song's playing. It's not even an English song, like, so you think they'd have harder flagging it, but they're on top of that. Oh yeah, this guy does have cool arts. He has that Azure Edge, and then he also has some crazy looking sword flurry thing.
The candidate has completed the assignment.
Alright, assignment completed. Did we pass? Did we win? Oh no! Let's save the woman, because that's what we do. So yeah, this guy, he seems to, he doesn't like not talk. He actually talks, but he doesn't talk much, it seems. Only in battle occasionally, and after this I think he says one little word. But that's the big thing about this game, is that you get to make choices as this character. What you've seen so far, we've made a few choices. Ow. And I don't know how I feel about that and about making the main character mostly mute. Not quite mute, but he's quiet. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but maybe it'll end up being cooler later. Oh yeah, I should show you the other move he can do. Time Disintegration, I love that thing, it's so cool. It just looks cool, doesn't it? He just like goes on a mad flurry spree over there on the enemy. It does quite a bit of damage too. I think that blood thing is a new effect. I don't remember that in the first game. Maybe when they're like low on health that happens. There we go. Oh, come on, that wasn't that bad. Don't complain. So we have the same element thing that we had last game, but there appears to be a new thing here where we have slash, strike, and shot. I don't quite know what they mean yet, so I'm hoping they'll teach us later. I think there's like guns and swords and stuff in this game. I mean, normally there are swords and hammers, but I think there's guns now too that actually play a role. Are you okay?
My hero. Here, take this.
Oh, betrayed all along.
Deception is commonplace on the battlefield. Didn't you think it suspicious the way she just appeared out of nowhere? We were testing your situational analysis.
Did I fail?
Luger Kresnik, you failed.
Dang it, I failed. This is why you don't help out girls in the battlefield. They all have knives. And here comes a lovely little bit of animation. I'm going to try to shut up for most of it.
Al, wait right there!
He went downstairs. After him.
Oh, I gotta love those pocket watches. Those things look so great.
Your pocket watch.
El, you know how to read a clock, right? You need to get on the 10 o'clock train leaving from Triglyph Central Station. From there, head to the land of Canaan.
To Canaan?
It's a place where any wish can be granted. It's where you and I can finally live in peace.
A place that grants wishes?
You must go there, no matter how frightening it may be.
Okay, I promise I'll go.
Hurry! Get to the train, and then to Canaan!
Shoot him now!
What about you?
I'll meet you there, I promise.
Oh, good old Dad. Making his crazy lies up again. Dang it, Dad.
Damn it, she got away.
It doesn't matter. He's the key.
Oh, but of course, it couldn't be just as simple as, let's shoot the man.
What the?
Man, I love me some good animation. Oh, and here comes our intro. Let's see if this works. Man, what an opening. I love these openings, they're so good, and I really hope I didn't have to mute that. By the way, that was where I realized that it wasn't working, so all this is new to me.
Hey, Luger, you alive in there? Chop chop. Sleeping in on your first day of work? Smooth move. Somebody's ready for a pep talk from his brother.
Sure, why not? I love pep talks.
Really? I, didn't think you were gonna say yes. You're gonna make
He
a
didn't say
great
anything.
chef someday, so give each meal your all.
Oh, we turned out being a chef because we couldn't do our job.
Hey, don't laugh at me. Anyway, I know they're gonna love your cooking at the station cafeteria. I eat it, and I haven't died yet.
Well, if that's not reassuring, I don't know what is.
Looks like Rolo's hungry too. Let's eat. What's the special today, chef?
Oh, I love omelets. Omelet. Oh, now I'm really hungry.
So, trying to butter me up with tomatoes, huh? I'm onto your tricks. Doesn't mean it won't work. And how about you, Rolo? Fancy some deep-fried canary, maybe?
That is a big cat.
Or how about some Diet Kitty crisps?
I know, right?
I'll lift you from the knees, big boy.
That is a big cat.
Our top story. Production will begin today at the Oscor plant, a joint venture between the government and the Spurious Corporation. The plant's projected output surpasses that of any other facility in Olympias. Industry leaders have high hopes that Oscor's output will stabilize Olympias's food supply.
Oh yeah, this is like
To
future
commemorate
Olympias
the
now.
occasion, a ceremonial train will
Future-ish.
depart from Triglav Central Station at 10 o'clock today. The cream of Olympias will be on hand, including Spurious CEO Beasley Bakur.
A ceremonial train, huh? And it leaves right from your new workplace. How's that for a perk? Say, I should really give you something to celebrate your new job, shouldn't I?
Money? I love money. I wouldn't mind that pocket watch. I do like it. It looks nice.
This old hunk of junk? Hey, if it's a watch you want, I'll spring for a new one. Well, how about a nice necktie instead? You'll be dealing with all sorts of folks at the station, you know. Gotta look sharp.
I do look pretty sharp with my
Whoops,
bright orange
gotta run.
necktie.
Catch you later.
What was that?
You should go too.
You're not gonna
Train
explain what that
station
was?
employee
That
running
thing
late.
looked pretty
Big
fancy.
faux pas.
Alright, so we're back in Olympias. I actually liked Olympias. Thought it was kind of a neat place. It's kind of got a big city vibe, but with like, it had a bit of hopelessness, though now maybe things are turning around a bit. Because of the whole trying to work on with the spirits or something. Make them come back. Let's see. Well, I have played the first Tales of Xillia game, but we might as well take a look at it, right? Oh, you're welcome. Ooh. What do you mean? You played the bejesus out of the first game. What's in it? What are attachments? So there's kind of like Mini Jude and Mini Mila. Hold on. How do I reach that? Oh, I love this. I love this pause screen. It looks really nice. Here's the Xillia Encyclopedia. Oh, I see. It just sort of gives you a little backstory. Kind of like some of the other games did. Because there's a lot of terms that were big things in the previous game that, if you didn't know about them, would probably be a little confusing right now. Let me figure out where these attachments are. Where are these attachment things? Mini Mila. Well, I can't figure out how to put them on yet. Maybe it's a later thing, or I'll look it up between episodes, but there's Mini Mila, there's Mini Jude. Absolutely adorable. Anyway, now we can continue. Can we go into other people's houses? Oh man, they kept the music. I don't know if you guys noticed as well, but in that first area we were in, they had music that was from near the end-ish part of the game. What was it called? Yeah, I'm gonna overwrite that. I think it was whenever we were in the schism or whatever that in-between place was between the worlds. That's where that music came from, which I thought was kind of cool they brought it back. I mean, I know it's not revolutionary or anything, and it probably made them take a lot less work than it would have otherwise, but it's still kind of cool to hear some of that music, especially since I'd heard some of it recently. I've been listening to the music. I'm so sorry about her. She always acts like this. She seems to have taken a real liking to you, though. Be sure to play with her some other time. Oh, Ludger. Make me tomato omelets sometime. I love omelets. Oh, now I'm super hungry. As soon as I finish this, I'm gonna be... I probably won't make tomato omelets, considering I don't have tomatoes. I do have a lot of eggs, though. Could make omelets. Food. Keep in mind I haven't eaten anything all day, that's why. Ooh, plant. Check plant. Got sage. Hope they didn't want that. In fact, we are going to... Whoops, wrong button. Going to use that right away. More health. The girl who lives in this room is totally cat-crazed. She keeps like 1,000,000 of them in her tiny room. And that's not all. Recently all of them ran away. Where on earth could so many of cats gone to? I'm kind of curious how this place is doing on, like... It's locked. I'm kind of curious on how the place is, how this place is doing on, like, plants and general wildlife. Because you remember last time it was kind of falling apart now. But now it's not, hopefully. Good morning. Heard you finally found work for yourself. Working at the station diner probably isn't going to bring home the big bucks like Spiritus would, but don't gripe and do your best out there anyways. In this game we call life, all you can really do is live out your days as best as you can. Yeah, I'm a little bummed that they don't have any voices for this main character guy. I do like hearing them talk. It's time to head to Triglyph Central Station. Okay. Oh, up there, that must have been where we stayed. Yeah, that's where we stayed before, and this is the other building I guess we couldn't go into. I wonder if we can go in there now. So where are we heading to? Triglyph Central Station. Where's that at? Oh wait, we're supposed to head towards the star, aren't we? Okay. So we hit the crossroads and we take a left. We will in a bit. I want to talk to all these people. I love talking to people. Now we see Riza Maxians in the city here and there. Whoops. This would have been unthinkable a year ago. Truth is stranger than fiction, I guess. I'm glad the war with Riza Maxia didn't become a big deal. They might use some strange hocus-pocus, but they're still humans just like us. Well, that's nice. It looks like they've come to accept, the Riza Maxians. My dad's a military man, right? So he's telling me to also join the military when I'm older. I want to be an agent at Spiritus, though. I've heard of them. They get paid a lot of money, don't they? My mom told me I should look for someone like that to marry. The main building of the Spiritus Corporation is the biggest skyscraper in Olympias. They sure are raking in the dough, I bet. Wonder where that is. Is that thing over there, maybe? I don't know. A lot of these buildings around here are pretty tall, so it could be somewhere else, too. Yes, I'm a Riza Maxian. I came to investigate Olympian society by order of my government. Of course, I have permission to enter and stay. In any case, I'm not sure I like it here. The cities are crowded and suffocating. That is one thing that you can't... Whoa, that was weird. Ooh. I heard that the Streebog line is departing from Triglyph Station today. It's a special train that has a lounge and other luxury facilities. It floats, so you can hardly feel the shake. Ooh, that sounds nice. It costs a lot and the wait list is humongous, so it's a bit out of reach for middle-class folk. The Oscar plant is finally completed. Now we'll be able to eat fresh vegetables. The government's saying that they'll import produce from Riza Maxia in addition to this, but obviously there's no need for that. Okay, so if they're able to make themselves more plants, well, I mean, if you remember before they had to have special buildings to grow things, I think that's how it was. Or am I thinking about something else? I don't know. But definitely seems like they're doing a little better off now, especially considering they can import food from Riza Maxia if they need it. The official from the Department of Otherworld Affairs who lived here just up and moved one day. I'm sure he felt rather ashamed, but he still shouldn't abandon his duty like that. Why would he move? I don't get it. Okay. Still got cool lights around here. Like these lights. I haven't seen Balan much since he became chief of the Heloberg Research Center. He comes back every once in a while when we need Spyrix repairs made, but it's been pretty lonely without him. Okay, okay, so good. Maybe they furthered their research into that Spyrix technology that they were looking into? I think I talked to these people before last time when I came in here. Professor Mathis is just amazing. He totally healed my grandmother. I believe that's Jude. Now, now it's been a few years, so he's a bit older. He went missing for a while, but now he lives in Rizamaxia. Or actually, no, they might be talking about the actual Professor Mathis, his father. Word around these parts is that one of the Spyrite researcher, Jude Mathis, he's a Spyrite researcher now, is the son of Professor Mathis. What a chip off the old block he must be. What a chip indeed. I guess he found a profession that he liked. Apple gel. I always love stories like this where you get to see what happened to the characters, because, like, the story ends and you're like, oh man, I wish I knew what happened to the characters afterwards, and then you get a game like this, and you actually get to see what happens, and from what I know, you get to play as some of the characters, which is cool too. Some of the characters from the first game will be playable. And I think this is Balan's room. That guy that helped us out when we first came to Rizamaxia last time. Or not Rizamaxia, to Olympias. Sorry. Getting the names mixed up. And what's on floor number 3? Is anyone in here? Am I just barging in again? Thanks to things like Spyrix and Spyrite, elderly folk like me can get by much easier. I need to think about what I should do with the newly acquired time that these advancements have bought me. Like, let people steal Ex Machina whiskey? The heck is that? Can I drink it? Can't drink it. Is it like an equipable item or something? I don't know how to equip items right now. I can't figure it out, so I'm thinking maybe it's something I do later, or I'll look it up between episodes. Maybe I just forgot since last time. I don't know. Anywhere else? Ooh, it looks like we go down here. Hello? What are you doing? Can I steal your stuff? Got some nice apartments over here. Be a shame if all your stuff that you stored in drawers and whatnot just happened to go missing. Alright, and this is a pretty good spot for us to stop today, so I think I'm going to stop here. And next time we'll start exploring the city a bit more, but we got our introduction out of the way, got a little bit of cryptic nonsense done and stuff. I think that's Jude Mathis over there. Looks like it. Anyway, we'll investigate that next time. Ooh, what does that mean? Can't walk that way? Ooh, that's weird. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Tales of Xillia 2. Very, very excited. Can't wait. Ooh, his tie's affected by the wind. Ooh, cool. Thanks for watching. Bye!